2024 NBA Finals, they are set. Luka and the Mavs will square off against Jason Tatum and the Celtics, and there are plenty of storylines to dive into, my friends. Let's start with Tatum and Luka. They've carried their teams to this point, right? Both members of first-team All-NBA. They led their squads in points, in rebounds, and assists this postseason, making this the first-ever Finals matchup between two players to do that. And while these Finals, they have plenty of star power, right? There may be even more drama because Kyrie, he's going to be back in Boston, where he's not only lost 10 straight, but remember the burning of the sage, flipping off Celtics fans, stomping on Lucky, the logo at center court. Yeah, all that. But he's been a star. I mean, nailing huge shots on finals teams before. He's a top-tier running mate again. Luka is 4 wins away from being the first scoring champ to hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy since Shaq in 2000. Speaking of Larry, he's here with us. Welcome to NBA Today, presented by ESPN Bet. We see your dynamic duo, Dallas. I raise you a terrific trio that we have here. Andrea Carter, Richard Jefferson, and Chiney Ogwumike all here. Zach Lowe will be by shortly as well. I'm Malika Andrews. Now that we know the matchup, though, Rich, what are you looking for? What are you most excited for in these finals?
No, I think there's a lot of interesting legacies that can be made when you look at Jason Tatum finally getting over that hump with the historic Boston Celtics, Kyrie winning a championship without LeBron and getting back to the finals, Luka possibly winning his first championship and cementing himself as one of this generation's greats. There are so many things. Jason Kidd, Joe Mazzulla, there is so much on the line across the board. I don't think we have seen a situation like this in a long time.
We've been waiting for the moment when Luka Doncic takes over the NBA. Is this that moment? Is this the moment where that happens? Luka's oxygen is taking the life, stealing the life from his opponents, and we saw this in a grand fashion. He has the most points per game after a loss in NBA postseason history, and more importantly, it doesn't matter who's guarding him, who's on the bench, who's in the stands. That is feeding the beast, feeding the monster that is Luka Doncic. Has that moment finally arrived where he has taken things personally and it's worked to the better for his legacy, as you said, Richard?
Listen, Boston fans, just don't start talking to Luka. That only makes him, it's literally poking the bear. He's built like a bear, it's poking the bear. For me, when it comes to this finals, it's the backcourt duos. The Batman and Robin, the 1-2 punch that both teams have, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And then you've got Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Those two backcourt duos going at it, unbelievable.
So before we continue to look forward, I just want to take a look back, right, at how the West was won. So let's go now to Minneapolis, where Luka and Kyrie, they meant business from the jump. The Mavs looking to close this out after they were not able to at home. Luka averages more than 34 points in the playoffs after a loss. Just got to laugh, Rich.
You can't guard that. And look, what I love about great players is when they come out and set the tone. Follow my lead and everything is going to